Hello there, Internet, and welcome to Table for One, my video series where I play solo games with myself. If you haven't joined before, welcome, and subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like it, etc. But this is just my opportunity to play games with myself that I don't normally get to play. Or, just keep playing the game that I'm currently obsessed with, which is what's happening tonight, because tonight I'm playing Marvel Champions again. I just got a bunch of new cards I'm super excited for, but I'm not ready to try those yet, so I'm going to go with... I own everything, so, it's kind of hard not to have a lot of backlog with this game. But tonight, let's just get into it. Table for One, Marvel Champions. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, etc., etc. You know the drill. Boom. Okay, we're all set up. Tonight is Gambit versus Ultron. I just really want to play Gambit because he's awesome. And I, figured Ultron seemed relatively straightforward, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. And I did give Ultron for his encounter module, whatever, gave him the Sentinels. Seemed kind of on brand. I like to do a little bit thematic when I can. Everything's all set up. He's got his hit points. We've got schemes, and I've got a drone because the Ultron drones are in play. And Remy here has started with Creole Charmer, Rogue, Genius, Beat Cop, Banshee, and Dazzler. Quite a lot of allies in this deck. The deck list link will be in the description, as it always is, because I'm not great, nor do I really enjoy deck building, so I like to net deck like nobody's business. So... first, let's see what I'm going to do. I got a lot of allies, and I've got the Beat Cop support. So, let's see. I'm going to... I've learned my lesson about kind of like trying to ready things up. So, remember the blue, LeBeau, excuse me. Exhaust LeBeau. Look at the top card. Remove threat. Well, there's no threat to remove. So the whole point of this deck supposedly is that Remy, you want to stay on his alter ego mostly because he can just remove threat like it's going out of style, and then you just swing big when you feel like it, but there's not a lot of threat to deal with right now. So I'm going to start by flipping to alter ego, Gambit, charged a card, action, place one charge counter here, limit once per round. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to place one charge counter there. Interrupt. When you play an attack event, remove up to 3 charge counters. That event deals +1 damage for each counter removed. That's fine. What I am going to do, though, is, now that I have the 1 charge counter, I'm going to spend the Genius, and I'm going to spend the... I don't need Creole Charmer yet, but I don't want to get rid of an event. I'm going to get rid of Banshee, so that is 1, 2, 3. Rogue would normally be 4 to bring out, but reduce cosplay Rogue by 1 for each charge counter. So she costs 3. She's got toughness. Shazam. There we go. These guys go in the discard pile. And let's see. I'm going to remove 3 threat from scheme, or is asking for the scheme if he's a villain. So I'm going to, for the moment, hold on to my cards. I'm not going to play any other ones. I will attack with Gambit, I think, to kill the drone. It gives me my Royal Flush event. And then I'm going to attack with Rogue for 2. So she loses her tough card. Ultron takes 2, putting him down to 15. And I think that's basically it for me. Do I want to discard anything? Dazzler's pretty good. I think I'm going to get rid of Beat Cop for now. And then I'm going to draw back up to 5. 2. So there's 4 and 5. So I've got Professor X now, charged card, and energy, along with the Dazzler and the Creole Charmer I kept. I'm going to ready Rogue and Gambit. And I think I'm going to be done. So now the main scheme is going to get 1 per person. And then Ultron is going to attack me. Let's see. I'm going to... He's going to boost. After Ultron attacks, you choose to either place one threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage with you as a drone minion. Okay, easy peasy. I'm going to have... I don't really want to lose Rogue just yet, so I'm not going to defend. I might pay for this later. We shall see. 2 attack plus 1 boost is 3 damage to Gambit, putting him down to 6. And that's the villain. Now it's the encounter. I'm going to get myself a card. I'm going to flip it. Upgraded drones. Attached to the Ultron drones environment. Each face-down drone minion gets +1 attack and +1 hit point. Hero action. Spend 3 different resources to discard this card. Well, that's not great, but not terrible. I can deal with that for the moment. So after he's attacked, I have to either put a threat on the main scheme or take a drone. I'm going to put a threat on the scheme. Because again, supposedly this deck is all about threat removal and just doing whatever I want otherwise. So I am going to be done with the villain phase? Yes. Which means it's now my hero phase. I'm going to start by placing a charge counter as an action. I'm going to then choose one. Confuse the villain, stun a minion, or run an X-Men character. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. I'm going to spend my energy card that I drew. That's 2 to play Creole Charmer. Oh, wait, nope, that's an alter ego action. Haha, I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so we'll do that in a minute. Can I do Professor X yet? No. Kind of want to, but let's see. Do 400% enemy for the second game. It's throw to card ability removed. At least this, or this. We got charged card. It kind of helps if there's like minions or other random things, but right now it's not really exactly what I need if I do that with that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend, because that would confuse them anyways. Okay, I'm going to do this. 2 energy plus 1 from Dazzler is 3 total energy to bring out Professor X. Force response. After Professor X enters play, choose 1. Confuse the villain, stun a minion, or ready an X-Men. I'm going to confuse Ultron. Then I'm going to thwart with Professor X for 3. Getting rid of all that threat. And then I'm going to... he technically takes a damage, but he'll be gone anyway, so I don't really care. I'm going to attack with Rogue for 2, and she's going to take a consequential. That puts Ultron down to 13. I'm going to attack with Gambit for another 2, taking Ultron down to 11. I'm then going to flip to Alter Ego. Action thwart. Exhaust Remy. I can't exhaust him, nor would I want to with his particular ability, so it seems like that's fine. Okay. And then I have Charged Card and Creole Charmer left. I'm going to hold on to those just in case. And I think I'm going to be done, so I'm not going to discard anything. I'm going to draw up to 6 this time. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I had Creole Charmer, Charged Card. I've now got Danger Room, Gambit Staff, Weapon X, and Molecular Acceleration, which are all pretty great. I'm going to ready my guys. Okay, villain phase. Crimson Cowl gets 1 threat. Ultron activates. He would scheme, except he is confused, so that goes away instead. Encounter card to me. Let me flip it. Repair sequence. When revealed, Ultron heals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. If no damage was healed, it gains Surge. Well, it gains Surge because there's no drones. Sentinel Mark 6. All right, well, see, that's kind of why I did it. Quick Strike. That's no bueno. Let's see. Gauge your player immediately attacks the player if they are in hero form, which I'm not, so that's fine. Okay. So that's not terrible. And I believe that brings it back to my go now. I think, yeah, I'm going to spend as the mutant trait. So, again, I got Staff, Creel Charmer, Charged Card, Danger Room, Weapon X, and Molecular Acceleration. I think... I kind of want to get rid of the upgraded drones. I mean, obviously they haven't been a problem so far, but I don't know if they're going to be a problem coming up. So, but I also kind of want to get some of these supports and upgrades out because I've learned that I need to prep and Professor X is gone. Okay. I've learned if I don't get my stuff kind of set up on the board, then that can be perilous for me. Let's see. Danger Room. Interest play exhaust danger. I'm going to spin Danger Room, I think. Weapon X. Because also when X takes one damage, discard cards from your deck until you discard any specific card, then add that card to your hand. Not bad. But I think what I'm going to start with is I'm going to spin the Danger Room using its 1 energy to get Gambit's staff out. I then am going to spend Molecular Acceleration, which gives me a Fist and a Lightning Bolt. When you spin this card, place 1 charge counter on Gambit, which I will happily do. And then I'm going to use the 2 from that to play Creel Charmer. That will then remove 3 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat, confuse the villain. Well, look at that. I'm going to confuse Ultron. So let's do that, shall we? And then I could play Weapon X. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to spin Charged Card for the 1 energy it needs to bring out Weapon X. And then I could do Remy's Doohickey. The whole idea, again, supposedly of this deck is you use his Thief Extraordinaire because it lets you look at the top 2 cards and really kind of manipulate the encounter deck against you, which doesn't suck. But there's no threat to remove because I confused Ultron via my other card. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip to hero mode with Gambit. I'm going to, let's see, Sentinel doesn't have guard or anything. I think I'm going to attack with Gambit for 2 on the Sentinel. I'm going to attack with Rogue for 2 on, let's do Ultron for this one. So he's down to 9. She takes another damage. I'm going to... no, it's Alter Ego to use Weapon X. And I don't need it right this second. I think I'm going to be done. I think that's it. Nothing to discard. Let me ready these guys, and I am going to... I did a charge counter already. Okay, so I'm going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got Marvel Girl, Longshot, Mission Training, Storm, and Natural Agility. So that is that. Now we get to the villain. He is going to... The main scheme gets a threat, because that's what it does. Ultron then attacks me because I'm there, and he's not stunned. He's confused, so he will boost. I am going to... I'm going to Hero Interrupt with Gambit's Staff to do 1 damage to Ultron, taking him down to 8. I'm going to defend with Rogue because she would be almost dead anyways. So the boost will be on Rogue. She's going to defend. 1 boost. So that's 3 total damage. Thank you, Rogue. Okay, okay, okay. Not terrible, not terrible. What is this? Defense, hero defense. When you defend against attack, place one charge. Oh, okay. So now I'd have to defend. I got natural agility is kind of what I was thinking of. But I think I'll just take the 2 damage for now. All right, so Sentinel Mark 6 is going to attack me for 2, which I'm going to let go through, putting me down to 4. And that is that. Encounter card. Zoop. Advanced Ultron drone. That's no bueno. Oh, and then I would get it. So technically, this would be the drone from when he attacked me, and then this would be the encounter card because I was going to. No. I was going to take the threat because I don't care about the scheme, so this would be my encounter card. That's what I meant to do. Sorry. All right. Advanced Ultron drone, guard, force inert. When a drone is defeated, the engaged player puts the top card of their deck into play face down as a drone. Gotcha. Okay, so that is that. I think that's the villain's turn, so now it becomes my turn. Let's see. Please use the X-Men trait response. I got Marvel Girl, Storm. Storm is pretty cool, but I don't need her right now. It's kind of funny. Like I said, this deck is to mitigate threat, and right now there's not a lot of threat to mitigate completely. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a charge counter, because I can, and there's no limit on it. So yeah, I'll give myself another charge counter. These are definitely stacking up. I'm just going to move them off to the side. Okay. Then I'm going to play. I'm going to go with, because I'm not going to defend this turn right now. All right, I'm going to get rid of Storm. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'm going to get rid of Longshot, Storm, and my mission training upgrade. So that's 3 energy to bring out Marvel Girl. He doesn't technically exhaust. He's just a minion. Anywho, I'm going to bring out Marvel Girl. And then I'm going to flip to Alter Ego. I'm going to... I'd like to use his Thief Extraordinaire, but I do want to heal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal with Remy for 3, putting me back up to 7. Da-da-da. I'm going to attack with Marvel Girl for 1. She's going to take 1 consequential. Interrupt when Marvel Girl attacks a minion. Remove X threat from the main scheme, where X is that minion's printed scheme. Well, I'm going to attack the Sentinel Mark 6, which is going to do 1 damage to him, but I'm going to remove 2 threat from the main scheme. And then I'll go ahead and do Weapon X, I guess, since I healed. I'm going to exhaust it and take a damage, putting me down to 6. Discard cards from the top of my deck until I find an identity specific and put it in my hand. Utopia, X Mansion. There we go, another natural agility. So I've got 2 of these bad boys now. I think that's going to be my turn. Yes. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to ready all this shenanigans. Do I want to discard or get rid of anything? I don't really need 2 natural agilities. I'm going to get rid of 1 of those, and I'm going to draw 5 to get me back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, kept 1 natural agility. I got Creole Charmer, the X-Jet, another mission training, mutant education, and a charged card. Okay, so Yeah, okay. Just making sure he had guard, and I was refreshing myself for a second. I can still attack him, I just can't attack him. Easy greasy. Okay, so that's my turn, yes. All right, Crimson Cowl gets a threat. And then Ultron would try to scheme, but he is confused, so easy greasy there. However, the Sentinel Mark 6 and the Advanced Ultron drone all scheme, so that's going to be 3 more threat, which is going to cap this one. So we go to 2A. Let's see. When revealed, each player puts the top card of the deck in a play face down as engaged with them as a drone. Advance to stage 2B. So there's my drone. 2B. Assault on NORAD. Force response. After placing threat here during step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put the top card of the deck in a play face down engaged with the drone minion. That's not too bad. Because again, supposedly, if I play right, this deck is designed to be an anti-threat kind of deck. But anywho, I believe that's the turn, right? Yep, that's the villain's turn, so now it's my turn. Okay. So, what do I want to do? All right, well, I don't have X-Mansion in play, but I am going to go ahead and play Mutant Education. Alter Ego action, choose up to 2 identities specific from your discard pile and shuffle them. I don't really need Natural Agility again. I'm going to bring Rogue into my deck and Charged Card this time, now that there's more minions in play. Oh, hold on. Royal Flush. Place what damage counter in Gambit? Deal 0, deal 0. Yeah, okay. So Rogue and Charged Card are going to get shuffled back into my deck. Whoa. Sleeved cards are so slippy. Give it a quick, as blind to me as I can, shuffle. Okay, so now what do I got? Still no threat on the scheme currently, so I'm going to flip to Gambit. I'm going to put a charge counter on him, because why not? I'm going to now actually play just debating. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do Charged Card, I think. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, okay. I'm going to spend Mission Training in the X-Jet for 2 energy to play Charged Card event. Deal 4 damage to an enemy for this attack if Gambit's throw to card ability removed at least, blah, blah, blah. I am going to do that. Interrupt when you play an attack event, which I am doing. Remove up to 3 charge counters. I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove 3. That event deals +1 for each counter removed. So I removed 3. So that becomes 7 total damage. I am going to... I spent 3. It gets ranged, piercing, and overkill. What do I want to do? Because ranged would let me ignore retaliate, which is not in place. Piercing would let me ignore tough, which doesn't matter, but overkill does. So the drone has guard, so I'm going to attack the drone. It's going to be 7 total damage. 4 to the drone, which kills the drone. The advanced drone, I should say. Yeah. So he's dead. The remaining 3, because it has overkill, goes to Ultron, taking him down to 5. And then that goes here. Forced interrupt when the drone is defeated. The engaged player puts the top card of their deck as a drone engaged with them. So that's 2 of those drones. Okay. And then my other two cards, one's a defense and one's an alter ego action. So my two cards are basically at a bunk right now. Weapon X doesn't help me. Gambit Staff won't help me right now. I will attack with Marvel Girl. She's going to do 1 damage. And I guess I will go ahead and do that to... The drones are all beefy now. So... Yeah. I guess I will go ahead and... Yeah, so what I'll do is I will put it on Sentinel Mark 6. I will attack with Gambit for 2. I will kill the Sentinel Mark 6, just because. Might as well. Okay. There's no threat, schemey stuff to remove. She takes a consequential. And I think that's it. That's it. Yep. Okay, I'm going to keep my cards. I'm going to ready. I am going to draw up to 5, so I need 3. 1, 2, 3. I got Molecular Acceleration, Cerebro, and Mutant Education. Nice. That is that. Ultron is not anything. So first, 1 threat. And then after step 1, I have to either put 2 more or gain a drone. And I'm perfectly fine to put 2 more because, again, I don't care about threat. Now, Ultron is going to attack with a boost card. I will defend with Marvel Girl. Ultron is going to do 3 total damage, which will obviously kill Marvel Girl for sure. Let's see. Oh, sorry. 2 damage. Boost. Choose to either spend a lightning resource or put the top card of your deck into play. Son of a biscuit. All right, I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of natural agility because I'm not planning on defending. So it was 2 damage. Still would have killed Marvel Girl, but a different boost. Okay, now the 2 drones are going to attack me for 2 each. I'm going to let them go through, I think. Because, I wasn't planning on defending. So I will use Gambit's Staff to do 1 damage to one of them. And then I will take 4 total, putting me down to 2. Not a huge fan of defending. And I'm probably, I probably should be. I probably should, be better about it. But what am I going to do? Okay. Encounter card. Assault. When revealed, hero, the villain, attacks you. Okay, then. He's going to attack me. This time, I don't want to, but I think I'm going to defend this time. So that's 3. He's attacking for 2 plus 3. Holy crap. That might still kill me, I believe. Attack of 2 plus 3 from the boost is 5. Minus 3 is 2. Do I have anything? Oh, if only I had kept my natural agility, I could have defended with that. Son of a biscuit. That's game. I was so cocky about the threat and wasn't really paying attention to my health that, Ultron wiped the floor with me. Well, that was fun. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up over Meow. Hello. Wow. I definitely didn't see it going that way. I mean, I kind of did. Ultron's a beast. But I think it's funny. This deck is, I keep saying it over and over again, this deck is so threat removal specific, or at least makes it so good at that, that when I can't do that, it makes it a little bit trickier for me to, figure out what I'm doing. I mean, I did decent. I got Ultron down to 5 on stage 1, but yeah, not the best. All right, well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I got lots of new champions. I just got Angel and Psylocke, so they might hit the table soon just to show all the new toys. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Final Girl. I just backed the Kickstarter. Don't tell my wife. So maybe I'll throw some Final Girl on the table, or who knows? The Destinies Kickstarter I backed a while ago is supposedly delivering soon, so maybe that'll be here by the time I record the next thing. So I don't know, but you should subscribe because then you'll find out. But either way, thanks for hanging out, those of you that did, and I will see all you fun people later. Ta-ta.